I've made it to the main section of the pyramids parking lot. Alright, I think here is where we... Yeah, we could have waited up here to eat. Maybe it would have been better wait up here instead of a kebab. Could have got chibapa or something. But this looks beautiful, all done for tourists, nice. Restaurant. Yeah. Okay, I think this is the place where we get the card here, huh? Uh-huh. I could barely find a hat big enough for my big head. Let's take it off. Yeah? Alright, that's the entrance. Види, Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Not sure we'll be able to visit the other locations where they've dug, but we'll see.
That the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun was made. First, I need to say that we don't have permissions to do excavations on all sides of the pyramid. Why? Only the government didn't give us that. But Dr. Sam didn't stop there. He bought some private properties on the bottom of the northern side, and then he started to clean the soil that was above the pyramid. 1.5 meters under the ground, he found the 4 layers of these concrete blocks. Between 2 layers of the concrete, in 2012, one Italian archaeologist found pieces of fossilized leaves. He sent it to radiocarbon analyze in Kiev in Ukraine, and we got the result that the age of those fossilized leaves is 29,000 years old, plus minus 300 to 400 years old. So that's the age when the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun was in process of making. Until now, with these informations that are official that we have, this is the highest and the oldest pyramid that is found in the world. And of course, we don't have pyramids only in Egypt. Those are artificially made structures, and we have them on 6 continents all around the world, about 70,000 pyramidal structures. Inside of the tunnels, you are allowed to take photos and videos of everything that is interesting to you, just keep it for yourself. Any questions that you have, just ask me, I'm here to answer it for you. Just don't take off your helmets, they are necessary for just First 10 meters here is a little bit lower, so just be careful, and we will stop right now for 20 meters. That is our official location inside of the tunnels. You're ready?
Oh, really?
I'm not sure how the quality will come out.
Okay, so sit right now here. Okay, now we are 20 meters from the entrance, located right here, and 3 kilometers of air line from the top of the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun. Here you can see the map of the tunnels, 3 kilometers that we have cleaned till now, but we will not pass the whole 3 kilometers today. With me, you're going through this part of a touristic route, about 700 meters. The temperature here inside of the tunnels is 12 Celsius degrees. And no matter outside when it's plus 40, minus 20, here is always constant 12. The value of a humidity is from 80 to 95%, and the value of the oxygen same as the outside. You can see we are breathing completely normal. Here we have natural ventilation. Why? The tunnels almost 30,000 years ago were designed on the way of higher and lower sections of the roofs. The pressure of the air from the higher sections always tend to equal with the pressure of the air from the lower sections of the roofs of the tunnels. We'll just let my colleague to go out. And that way, when they try to equal themselves, they circulate through all sections of the tunnels in that way. The reason why we'll breathe even better if we are under the ground is because here we are constantly measuring a really big concentrations of the negative ions. What are the negative ions? Those are negative polarized particles that brings to itself every virus, bacteria, microorganism from the air, damaging them immediately on those places and bringing them down to the floor. They are called cleaners of the air. And outside, in the big cities, because of the pollution, cars, industry.
Yeah, all filled in with. Amazing how cool it is in here, I love it. 12 degrees Celsius. We're coming onto the ceramic block.
So you can see it also here, there are two places. Okay, this is the first artifact, the first ceramic block that we have found here inside of the tunnels, and we call it a negu-shaped ceramic block. The weight of it is 350 kilograms, but this is the smallest one, let's say baby ceramic block that we will see right now. Again, artificially made material. We took a sample that we sent to analyze it, and the results showed us that every block inside of the tunnel is a mixture of the sandstone, clay, water, and they're baked in a really high temperatures. Every of these blocks has two parts, like some base and a cap over it. You can see the round crack obviously separating it into two parts. And why they are just in certain parts of the tunnel? Because they have a unique function. They are transforming negative energy into a positive. Where does that negative energy is coming from? When we did the georadar scanning above the block, it showed us that 21 meters under every block there is a water flow. But between two parts of the block are layer of little pieces of quartz crystals inside of the block located everywhere. Probably, maybe you heard or you know that it's bad to build houses above the water flows. Yes, it is true that you will get a damage in your constructions, but on the other side, that water will cause a negative geoorganic frequencies. Those negative geoorganic frequencies are those which are harmful for the human health. But what is happening here? When those negative geoorganic frequencies are trying to get out from this water flow that is 21 meters below, they are immediately hitting the block and the quartz.
We're going to see the first
this
symbol.
block here, we have found the first symbols. You can see them. Notice here. And first what we did, we matched them with the symbols of a runic letter. The oldest runic letter from a place of Europe is from Hungary, and it's 1,000 years old. But only a few of the symbols were matching. After that, we concluded that these symbols here are even older. The symbols of a proto-runic letter from the age of 3,000 to 5,000 years old. We don't have an official translation, but we have some possible one which goes like this. The gate is closed, we are on the standstill. We need to fight, to conquer, and to defend until the cosmic gate is opened again. Why this message here is important for our project? Because it matches with our story about the real purpose of the pyramids. These pyramids are not graveyards for the pharaohs, kings, some important people. Not all, of course, all pyramids have the same purpose, and that's to be an energy machines, energy enhancers that make a big energy complexes that will be a connection with the cosmos. And that's the story that we are telling to the society what is the real purpose of the pyramids. Here you will not see any mummies, skeletons, or something like that. Nonsense. Also, inside of the pyramids in Egypt, you will not find something like that. You will find a skeleton.
Inscriptions. Like the lady said, these tunnels were filled in 5,000 years ago. Oh wow. There's a wrong person sitting over there, I don't know. Wow, this is amazing. You can't compare watching it on YouTube and being here in real life, obviously, but I'm gonna get left behind, man.
Okay, in front of us now it will be a little bit lower section, so just be careful, we'll need to go all the way down. Take a look at the blocks to the right and to the left side. Of course, we will tell why they are important at our next video.
It's all filled in with these pebbles and dirt. Oh yeah, what, the head smacked his head. Oh yeah, stop. Why didn't we stop here? It's another
Just take a place somewhere around the block. Still get closer.
oh wow.
Okay. Let's speak something about this here. This is a mega ceramic block K2, one of the biggest blocks inside of the tunnels, weighed 8 tons. A little bit different characteristics from the other blocks. It is the only block that isn't laying directly on the ground. It has got a base underneath, and you can see it on the picture that says eternity behind your back. The light part that goes under the block is the base of it, made of a sandstone, and stick to the block and to the ground with natural glue made of calcium carbonate. A georadar scanning now showed us a little bit different position of the quartz crystals inside of the block. Between two parts, base and a cap, we don't have any more little pieces of the quartz crystals that are located everywhere. Now there is only one oval shape of a quartz right on the place where this yellow discolorization is. And 21 meters under, the water flow is following the exact way of a crack. In the middle of it is sitting some natural obstacle, barrier, probably a bigger stone or a rock, and splits into two separated ways. These two separated ways are going under those two blocks after a lower section. On one side K1 with a weight of 4 tons, and on the other side K3 with weight of 3.5 tons. You can notice as we are going deeper, these blocks are getting bigger, massive. Why? Because every block is made in the exact dimensions as the water that goes 21 meters under them, just to cover its surface and neutralize all those negative geoorganic frequencies. Here we have the same frequencies that I mentioned, but it's not necessary for us just to be in the places of the blocks. Why I'm saying this? Because only first time when you're here, it's necessary to go with a guide. Every other time when you come back, decide to go in the tunnels, you can go by yourself. To meditate, to follow blue arrows, because we had some wrong opinion of people thinking that these blocks are some magic blocks or healing blocks, and we were finding them laying with the whole length of their bodies above the blocks, sitting on it, leaving their hands for an hour, thinking that all their problems will disappear. Nothing like that will happen, because ceramic cannot give us anything.
We're heading to the lake. We're heading to the
Take a look at the end of this tunnel and you will notice the light that we put and the surface of the lake. Crystal clear blue water, 10 square meters, the depth of the water half meter. But everything in details at our next location.
Good.
Well, it never goes below 3 Celsius degrees,
Oh,
but
nice.
it never goes above 7.
Yeah. Hard to see in camera, but
No, you can see it. Hi, chicken.
nature doesn't stack up the rocks like this.
Shiba Inu. Ah, yeah, the Shiba Inu. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Be careful here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice. Oh, okay. Nice.
It's amazing. Hard to describe it in video, but it's beautiful.
We need more volunteers, yeah?